ready to go. So let's get into the game. GE Phoenix here on the left side, representing the Indian nation, representing the GE organization. On the other hand, MMK, proud to be Pinoy, says the Pinoy squad here. And let's get into the action. So Dodge is now out in front, gonna get stunned immediately, and Method with the focus fire. Dodge is caught napping, gonna fall. Billy in the meantime, playing a Roadhog. And look at what MMK is doing. They have decided to go for a classic lineup. Gonna go for the 4-2 composition. 4 tanks and 2 supports. No Brigitte along the way. And you can see why the 3-3 has become the more popular staple. With the 4-2, you always need to get these hooks to connect. On the other hand, with the 3-3, the most important thing is to keep a sustain going with the Brigitte in play. So for now, GE Phoenix out in front of Method, getting a takedown on to 1. If you guys don't know who the GE Phoenix squad is, they are a mixture of the old T2F squad, a mixture of the Team Arc Nemesis, and a few other stalwarts in the Indian scene. Graviton Surge coming on out there from Fascinate, but gets absolutely nothing along the way. So for now, we have a rally here. The Graviton Surge now coming on out from the side of GE Phoenix. And there you go! Self-destruct coming on out. Archangel getting to making such a big statement in that one. Beautiful stuff here from the side of GE Phoenix so far. You guys think the audio is a little loud? I think I might play it down just a little. Please tell me if you guys feel like my in-game audio is too loud. Transcendence now is available here for Watcher, as well as the Sound Barrier and the Shatter here for Nightmare 2K. On the other hand, Joran and Fascinate ready with the ultimates. Here comes MMK again coming from the right hand side. Will it be enough? Sound Barrier now coming on out. Transcendence in response here to go alongside the Shatter there from Nightmare 2K. Now we do have the Sound Barrier here from Blue Eyes after the Graviton Surge from Fascinate, and still GE Phoenix in control. MMK just struggling to figure out how to play against the 3-3 with their 4-2 combination. It's very experimental what MMK is doing right now, and I feel like GE Phoenix has just had MMK's numbers so far through the game. Another slow start for MMK, and has been the reason why they have been losing matches left, right, and center. They have lost the last 2 matches in the Scrim League, but MMK now still fighting strong, still wants to go to the point. Billy has switched over to the Brigitte. Self-destruct now coming out. Graviton Surge with the zone, and a huge self-destructor from Calaminus getting 3 along the way. Now here comes MMK pushing on to the point. Will it be enough? Rebirth now sucking Watcher dry. That's gonna be the takedown. And in the meantime, MMK still gonna be able to step on, dodges with the kill on to Advisor. And this is gonna be the capture. MMK finally getting the flip. I'm gonna lower the microphone just a tad little bit. I think that's a lot better now. But for now, MMK still gonna try to go for the spawn cap. They're gonna play their usual game. They have decided to switch on over from the Roadhog to the Brigitte, and this looks like the MMK that we know and love. Dodges though out in front, gonna duel against Nightmare 2K. Advisor coming on in with the rally as well. There comes the shield bash, connecting out the dodge. Beautiful discord up from Watcher, and that's gonna be a takedown. Transcendence now available. GE Phoenix gonna go for the push again. Watcher forced to use the Transcendence rather pretty early, thanks to the pressure there from Fascinate. Now MMK in a bad spot of trouble. Graviton Surge coming out from Fascinate, but they got shattered along the way. Now Billy gonna fall. Joran dancing around. Can he make it to the contest in time? No, he can't. Now MMK needs to go on to the point, or they're gonna give up the point in this situation. Night Market now gonna be going the way of Phoenix. Can MMK step on? No, they can't. Self-destruct there to make the big boom. And GE Phoenix getting the first capture. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a little loud, but I think it's a lot better now. Ready for battle. When is that added? That is completely new. Ready for battle. Athena now telling you to get ready to go. But right now, we do have the GE Phoenix squad with the 1-0 map advantage. And as I was saying, GE Phoenix, I'm already just gonna surmise this. GE Phoenix, a rebirth of many Indian teams under the GE banner, T2F, Arc Nemesis, and the like. Just so many stalwarts of the scene. And it's always great to see them work together. You can see Advisor here, a legacy player, having the GE tag in his battle tag. On the other hand, MMK still staying strong, still going along, just a group of buddies trying to bring a good sense of Overwatch to the PH scene. Calamitous, of course, a high Grandmaster, a high Master player, close to the Grandmaster level. And I like this here from GE Phoenix. They have decided to retreat. They saw map number 2 here in our first map. MMK now taking the initial capture. They are gonna decide to camp the bridgeway instead to try and go for some boops using Joran, Fastnate, and Billy. We do see Phoenix now gonna respond in kind, gonna go to the left hand side. Nightmare 2K out in front. And for now, GE Phoenix here going for the push. Archangel actually running over Billy and has the perfect initiation here from Phoenix. Getting rid of the Brigitte is just one of the key factors in just dismantling the 3-3. But MMK pushing back, getting 3 kills along the way. Dodges and Fastnate showing why they are the tank line. Just getting the kills for the MMK squad. And that's gonna be a retreat here from Phoenix. In the meantime, Archangel gonna be caught on out in the corner. Gonna take a hail of bullets along the way. But for now, GE Phoenix just tossing out a few right clicks. Billy on to the bridgeway, trying to go for a whip shot or two. In the meantime, Phoenix can go for the same approach. Will we have the same result? As Dodge is now in position, ready with a shatter. Discord or onto Billy. And it really goes to show what GE Phoenix is trying to do. They're trying to use the Zenyatta to try and mark a target and get a kill. Shatter now does connect onto 1. Make that 2. Method onto the floor. Joran just dancing around. Thunder now into the backline. Will it lead to a kill? Yes, it does. Nightmare 2K unable to put up the shield. Blue Eyes caught along in the crossfire. In the meantime, Dodge is coming on in as well. This is gonna be MMK in heavy control. Fastnate just running over Archangel. Advisor and Watcher right now forced to drop down instead. And MMK just showing everyone how it's done. Solid stuff here for the MMK squad. We do see a few shots on not coming out from Fascinate, but still, here comes Nightmare 2K, gonna lead the charge, gonna lead this team to try and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Nightmare 2K now hopping around, but this might be the nightmare of the Phoenix squad because they do get grabbed up. No one onto the point, and that's gonna be a 4C9 there. Perfect objective play from Calamitous. That ready for battle thing honestly is freaking me out a little because it's so different to actually listen to. It's like what is that sound right there? But anyway, let's get into the game. We will be on control center next here for the two squads. 1-1 is the score, and this is gonna be a pretty close one. Phoenix now gonna come on out with Nightmare 2K, Method gonna leading the charge with the Reinhardt and the Zarya. Still gonna be on the Zenyatta here for Phoenix, and in the meantime, MMK is still trying to play the mismatch with the Ana. I'm surprised that MMK is still trying to force this Ana to work, even in the face of the Zenyatta focus fire. Really goes to show though, running the Zen is just gonna be a team effort instead of one of an individual aspect. In the meantime, Dodge is really low, needs to get topped up by his team. Calamitous tossing out some right clicks as well. The objective now activated. Dodge is gonna step on. Joran is onto the right hand side as well. But Advisor just outdueling Billy again. Billy struggling today with the Brigitte. Can Phoenix just take advantage of that one? Yes, they can. Dodge is scored up, gonna get taken down. Watcher playing DPS with the Zenyatta. And this is gonna be Phoenix in control of the point. Numbers game in their way. And there you go, the capture now taken by the Indian squad. Here comes Nightmare 2K now gonna charge on in. Fire Strike gonna be tossed on out. Shatter is available as well. And the great thing about the Phoenix squad is they are in a high echelon of player potential. Just need to work on a little more, and that's why they are part of the Scrim League. Something shock now coming on out here from the side of MMK. Nightmare 2K charged up, taken down. MMK now gonna go for the push again. Fascinate now with 2 kills along the way. Shatter is available here for MMK. Watcher caught on out. Can the Zenyatta get some kills? There's a bio grenade onto Advisor, anti-heal, and follow effect of Brigitte falling along the way. Blue Eyes next stunned up. Calamitous with the grappling as well to keep everyone in place. Dodge this beautiful charge onto 2. And MMK turning things around and figuring out what they want to do. Fascinate though. gonna fall into the hole. I made it very clear in the post that this is not Kefri's team. This is just because we have a GE squad. If you guys don't know, there are 4 global esports team and they all have the same logo. That's the thing. I have no choice. That's why I made it clear that this is not the Pantheon Korea squad. Kefri ain't gonna play with the PH team anytime soon. A shatter now coming on in. Soundbarrier is there as well. MMK right now, 6 of them just draining their shields. Graviton Surge coming on to 3. Self-destruct into the backline. Won't be enough. Archangel getting a blow up. Nightmare 2K with a charge on in as well. But this is still MMK in control. Fascinated dodge this with another set of kills. Method trying to back on out. Can Zarya stay alive? No. Calamda's pointing the beam and clicking the head. So for now, this is MMK's control. This is MMK's push on in to try and keep the defense alive. Very, very aggressive by the gateway. Fire strikes now being tossed down out. Watcher and Nightmare 2K though ready with 2 ultimates. Self-destruct now here into the middle. And for now, this is gonna be MMK gonna go for the push. Watcher on the other hand, perfect snipe onto Billy. Transcendence is available and Phoenix having the numbers advantage again. Billy has been a low point in the MMK squadron right now. Always getting picked off one by one. Dodge is not healed up by Rebirth as well. And has such a big bane here now for MMK, losing the Reinhardt like that, losing the Brigitte like that. Calamita's gonna fall alongside. Jordan right now gonna go for the desperation contest, but just not gonna be enough. 88% right now for MMK to stop their progress. In the meantime, GE Phoenix ready with the shatter. Phoenix now out in front. We do have Dodges trading blows along the way. MK gonna go for push. There you go with the shatter. Method with the push on in alongside the Phoenix squad. And this is gonna be a heavy spawn camp. The only one caught out is Rebirth. Anti-heal coming his way, but just not gonna be enough to get that takedown. So MK forced to stay inside their spawn. Dodge this and Fascinate trying to set up once again. There's gonna be a rally right now from the side of Advisor, and Phoenix gonna use that to back on out. They're just trying to top up before this next fight, trying to get into a proper position before MMK can outclass them. But Dodge is now holding the shield, gets it burst down. Shatter connecting on the 3. This time Dodge is making it count. Transcendence is ineffective thanks to the anti-heal, but MK unable to get the kills in time. Self-destruct now coming on out. A big bomb from Fascinate. Perfect shatter onto the shield. Archangel gonna fly off into the distance. And the only survivor here for Phoenix right now is this D.Va. Archangel knows he needs to go to the flank, needs to go to the point to get the capture contest and go for the overtime push. But he's being booped around, made him make it. Self-destruct now coming on out, and the only casualty there is gonna be Billy. Advisor though switching over to the Wrecking Ball to go for the contest, and the Graviton Surge coming out onto Jordan and Calamitous again. Billy faltering, struggling to do anything in this game. Fascinate right now, running around, gonna fall to Method. Rebirth on the other hand, gonna back on out. And can Rebirth get another takedown here? That is the real question here for MMK right now, because they only need to go for one more touch. In the meantime, Phoenix just needs to prevent the Reinhardt from getting to the point. Over a title, coming to come out. Dodge is stepping on just in time. In the meantime, Phoenix onto the left-hand side. Dodges right now with the charge. Jordan to the ground. Nightmare 2K taking it up, but gets bubbled along the way. Billy now with the kill onto 1. Here comes the Brigitte. They're gonna go for the push. Fascinate in the meantime in the backline, trying to do some damage. Nano Boost now going the way of Dodge this, and this is gonna be Rebirth enabling Dodge to do some damage, even taking down Advisor along the way. Very, very messy fight here for both teams, but MMK able to congregate enough to get the presence onto the point. Now Blue Eyes just running around, trying to get the contest on. The Lucio gets a step on, and oh! The D.Va gets flung way too high. MMK gonna take Lijiang Tower 2-1. Player of the game there going to Fascinate, and damn, that was just a beautiful bomb here. So this was really just concentration from MMK. They called to break the shield. They got so 3 kills for Fascinate, and that's just gonna be enough to take that one. So welcome back, guys. Map number 2 here between MMK and GE Phoenix. Phoenix gonna be on that first defense, and they ran the Symmetry heal real quick, so that really does say that they are gonna put an Orisa up on top. In the meantime though, MK gonna be deciding what to actually play. Gonna try to figure out what they want to do in this scenario. We do see a Far already. We will see a Mercy as well there from Rebirth. The real question is, how will Billy get the snipe onto Advisor right now behind the barrier there from Nightmare 2K? So for now, Advisor looking for a target or two. Method on the other hand just making it rain to the right hand side with the Junkrat. Billy looking for a flank, gonna go up on top instead. Not really the flank that they usually take on Temple of Anubis, but he's just waiting for the opportunity for the barrier to go down. In the meantime, Dodge is leading the charge. Fascinate there to support as well. The Dinks caught on the outside and might get jumped on there by Nightmare 2K, but the Eureka decided to go on to the point instead. Billy now building onto Method, and here comes MMK coming to the point. Nightmare 2K forced to retreat back down due to the fact that that's gonna be a dive here from MMK. A slow push working in their favor. Nightmare 2K now caught on out by the side. Can the Eureka stay alive? He's all alone. Discord Orb targeted onto the Eureka as well, and the Centaur is just gonna lose all hooves in that scenario. So MMK with a slow push, steady pressure, and within the minute get the capture. So this is gonna be a pretty solid time now here for MMK. The best thing MMK can do is just snowball on in with a pick or two from Billy. Inversight now is available. Method switching over to the Sombra as well, and this is gonna be a Sombra pick out of desperation due to the fact they need to take map control on Temple of Anubis as soon as possible. Look at this, Fascinate already camping the mid back as much as possible. Method in a bad spot, almost gets dove on. Nightmare 2K forced his barrier in that situation. Now Billy on the other hand gonna rotate to the right hand side. Will he be able to get a pick off onto GE Advisor? Here comes some jumping in from Dodge. This self-destruct is there as well. Another big bomb here from Fascinate, just making it count. In the meantime though, Calamitous up on top. Rocket Barrage available, getting 2 kills along the way. Now he's gonna try to play Fly Swatter, trying to go for Blue Eyes, but instead gets rid of Archangel. Billy instead will get the scope, will get the kill. Nano boost onto the Winston as well. Can Nightmare 2K make it back to the point? Yes he can. Gets the leap in time, not close anywhere though to the Primal Rage. Calamitous now to the right hand side, focusing on the Method, but he has the MP available. Fascinate with another shutdown. Dodge this, Primal Rage popping. Going for some punches, going for some kicks, going to the right hand side. Sleep Dart though connected from Watcher. Self-destruct this time from Archangel. It'll lead to no kills as Diggs pops the Transcendence to keep everyone topped up. MMK still keeping on with the pressure, but this has been a struggle for MMK. They haven't been able to get the kills in time, and there you go. There's the first pick off, the first swing to GE Phoenix's favor. Archangel though gonna get D-Mech. This time Advisor switching over to that Doomfist. Self-destruct from Fascinate gets absolutely nothing. Calamitous getting 2, and that was Phoenix just leaving the point in that scenario. Another set of kills now here for MMK, and Phoenix in a bad spot. Nightmare 2K hopping around, gets spelled before he gets Primal Rage, and Phoenix now just one last contest here from Method. He's gonna fall again to Fascinate. Round 1 is over, and MMK gonna get 2 points in that one within the 4-minute mark.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
It's just so weird, the initiating match thing. It's just so wonky, to be honest. Like, it's such a weird addition in general to just suddenly shove that in out of nowhere. But you know, it is what it is. So if you guys haven't seen the announcement yet, there is gonna be an Ashes to Ashes community tournament pretty soon. It's gonna be a Blizzard official tournament, so we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow because I still need to fix up a few rules and regulations before we can fully announce everything. Registration is gonna be starting tomorrow as well, so check that one out soon.
Attackers incoming. 30 seconds.
Let's shoot for a new high score.
But anyway, we're gonna be into our matchup here between Phoenix and MMK. MMK with 5:05 on the clock. That's a beautiful time that we don't really get to see from them much nowadays. So let's see if MMK can just go for the snowball, go for the defense, get the full hold, and just take 2 maps in quick succession. So for the defense here, we do see MMK right now going to be running a similar composition, but Dodge is out in front instead of the house, instead of the Agrabah. We do have a pretty standard dive composition here for Phoenix, but they are going to run the 3-3 version of it. It's going to be the Flying Goats, or many people say the Floats. They do have Azaria as well for Method to try and bubble up Nightmare 2K as he goes on in. Nightmare 2K now just displacing the Orisa in the situation. Fascinate with the brawl and Calamitous with the boom. Fireworks connecting onto Nightmare 2K. So for MMK, what they need to do is just hold their position and always keep the pressure on to the diveys. Watcher right now though gonna fall to Fascinate. Calamitous onto the right hand side as well, just making it rain grenades to the pathway of GE Phoenix. Archangel gonna come on in again. Here comes Method, gonna try to go for the march. In the meantime, Billy up on top, going for a sniper too. Venomine going the way of the left hand side as well. And now Calamitous is having free reign because GE Phoenix is going into the close quarters that they don't really want to go. Watcher though, beautiful headshot there onto Fascinate, gonna force him to come from spawn. In the meantime, we do see a rotation. Dodge is now coming on out. That's the highest floor here of the first point in control by the GE Phoenix squad. But this might put a wrench in their plans as Calamitous will rip out the Riptire. Doesn't get the kill inside. Nightmare 2K does stay alive. It's just a little too far off. Calamitous though finding Archangel. Gonna get that takedown. Just turning him into a Guardian Angel instead. Watcher in the meantime up on top. Transcendence available. Ready to support his team at a moment's notice. And what Phoenix wants to do is allow Watcher to get a small little sight line to get the Discord up onto a target and eventually get the dive on in onto that specific target. But the problem is, Billy has an infrasight available. Calamitous just making it rain some grenades as well. It's almost impossible for Watcher to get outside. Fascinate now gonna overextend to get rid of the mech from Archangel, and he gets out alive thanks to the efforts of the support line. Now Transcendence is available, no, make that a Valkyrie rather, available here for MMK. If you guys don't know, it had the newest update is live, right? So it does have the Mercy changes. So the Valkyrie gonna have the old amount of healing. Valkyrie is a quicker ultimate to charge up as well. Calamitous though just putting some pressure on, and we did see Phoenix have a slow but steady retreat there to try and reset. The saddest thing right now for the Phoenix squad is they have to deal with the bomb. Fascinate getting to, and Visor and Watcher gonna fall in that scenario. Archangel now up on top, and this is gonna be Fascinate showing everyone how it's done, how to toss the bomb. Love the bomb, be the bomb. Beautiful stuff here from Fascinate. MKK right now gonna go for the push on in again. Archangel onto the left hand side, forced to retreat by the med pack. In the meantime, Watcher here, Transcendence still held in check, and really goes to show that Phoenix has had no good opportunity to jump to the point. Method now switching over to the Tracer to try and force MMK to retreat back to the objective, but Billy gonna pop the infrasight along the way. Venomine connecting as well, and here comes the Windsor now of Nightmare 2K. Gonna go for a few punches, gonna go for a few kicks, and kicking Billy off his bridge. Roberto forced to pop the Valkyrie. Calamitous not gonna fall to the pressure from Method. Fascinate just flying around, and Rebirth is really looking for that res, but isn't able to do so. Dinks close to the Transcendence. Can he get it in time? No. Method with the pressure and the takedown. Pulse bomb is close, but not quite. Fascinate gonna go up on top. Rebirth flying around, gets the Discord Orb, and this is gonna be the capture here for GE Phoenix. They have finally been able to get the point, and we'll have 4 minutes on the clock.
Objective A. New defense point. Objective B.
Anyway, GE Phoenix right now gonna move on in, and that was just a really perfect switch there from Method. He knew that the easiest line to decimate would be the supports, to just go to the point, force MMK to be off position. Because the problem with the Orisa is it's great for scenarios where you really just stay on the point, stay on a corner or two. But in that first point of Anubis, it's just a struggle to rotate from one part or the other. Calamitous though, beautiful Riptire there onto Watcher. Nightmare 2K putting some pressure on as well. Calamitous though getting kills left, right, and center. 3 kills to his name. Archangel now being staggered here, getting a defense matrix, but even the Diva getting a kill onto 1. Now can Archangel make it out alive? Gonna get hacked up now by Billy, and that's gonna be the takedown. So in this scenario here, MMK is a little more successful than initial defense of Phoenix. This is due in fact because Billy is able to get the hack in time. Now there is gonna be a section. Method and Billy gonna have a quick little duel. Can MMK Sombra stay it out and stay alive? Yes, they can. Method force a translocate on out and gonna be ceding control of the med pack along the way. Now Fascinate and Dinks ready with 2 ultimates. Calamus decided to switch over to the Reaper as well. A little experimental play here from MMK so far. Dinks though, headshot onto Advisor. In the meantime, here's gonna be a dive on in from MMK. Anti-heal coming on out. Rebirth just getting a good toss. But Phoenix gonna decide to go for the slow play instead. Doesn't want to push without their Zenyatta, without topped up to the maximum. Blue Eyes not switching over yet to Anana or a Mercy or a Moira. Interesting that this Phoenix still staying on with this double off healer. So it really goes to show the Lucian Zen pairing isn't as potent as it used to be. The biggest problem with the Lucian Zen pairing right now is the heals are very low. It's gonna be very tiresome to try and keep everyone alive, keep everyone topped up in the face of so much damage, especially in EEP here for Billy. In the meantime though, Kalana's trying to make this Reaper pick work. There you go, EMP now coming on out. MMK gonna go for the push again, getting 2, getting 3 kills along the way. A dive on out here from Nightmare 2K. Doesn't want to use the Prime Rage there, but they were able to force things to use the Zenyatta ultimate. So this time, MMK doesn't have a bailout button. They have to rely with the self-destruct, rely with the nano boosted play. Maybe Calamity is going to be a nano reaper into the fight. Billy though spotting out Archangel, the baby diva getting picked off again. Damn, Billy just going for some blind far, gets rid of Method. No, never mind, Method getting the headshot, but that was just such a dissuasive way to look for a Sombra. Just some blind fire coming on out there from Billy to the medpack area. He had a hunch. He was like, okay, the medpack just respawned or something. Maybe he's here. Just went for the shot. And that was a very smart play from Billy. Just doesn't, the execution leaving a little to this Billy desired. Here comes Phoenix coming out onto the right hands again. Watcher taking a nap. A dive on in from Dodge this to try and peel for his team. Again, Dido from Advisor. Dragon Blade is out, but Billy gets another takedown. Self-destruct now from the side of MMK. Gets absolutely nothing. Fascinate though, getting that D-Mech apparently. As here comes Calamitous close to the Death Blossom, getting in position, but they will decide to stay up on top instead. So for MMK, they don't want to give out that Calamitous is up on top, but no, he's just gonna go for some shots there. Gonna drop on down right now, chasing after the Sombra. As 2 ultimates are already here for MK, we might see the basic Beyblade coming back out. Rebirth and Calamitous ready with their ultimates. In the meantime, here comes Watcher ready with a chance. It's like he's had the chance all game and just hasn't been able to use it, which is completely unfortunate here for GE Phoenix. There might be an assassination. No, Archangel getting the peel off onto Billy. Calamitous though with a counter kill onto Nightmare 2K. There'll be 10 seconds remaining. We do see the mech being tossed out, and there you go, Death Blossom into the backline, gets rid of the Zenyatta. Overtime is popped however, so Phoenix is not out of this fight yet. Soundbarrier now cancelled out by Fascinate. 2 kills going their way. EMP though coming on out. Method a little too late to pop the purple fireworks, and that's gonna be MK taking this one 2-1.
Victory. Play of the game.
Player team, we're going to Calamitous, and he's just easy getting these kills. So far so good for MMK, and that was just a perfect assault. Honestly, they're so welcome back guys, here in the streets of Numbani, the most beautiful town here in the continent of Africa. Look at that, just Numbani, such a sprawling metropolis, such a cool place to be. I like that building there. I like the building. It's like a gazelle. It's like a gazelle just roaming around. Look at that, just so much nature. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the games itself. Table here, you know, Mr. Table. Let's sit down on the table. There you go.
Ready for battle.
So for now, just getting comfy here by the chair. We do have GE Phoenix on that first defense, map number 3, and they're gonna decide to run a standard dive composition. In terms of their tank line, they will have a Soldier 76 here for Advisor, and you do see the Soldier 76 in maps like Numbani, because you do need that extra sustain thanks to the sightlines for the attack. In the meantime here for MMK, they are deciding to go for a Winston Diva pairing as well. Hi. If you guys don't know, stream is delayed, so that's a thing. MK though ready to come on out. Calamitous and Rebirth ready to work together again with the Fara Mercy. Fascinate gonna fly up on top. Can MMK now make it to the end? Can they go for the push? As Archangel is on to the left-hand side. Here comes a dive on in from Billy, however. And this Genji just piling on the pressure again. He is looking for a target or two. Nightmare 2K now on to the left-hand side. And this is gonna be MMK deciding to try and focus down a target. But that's not being the right target, guys. That's a Sombra who can translocate at any time. A dive on in now to the second floor. But Daks is caught out by the Diva. Archangel now gained D-Mech. Very, very close for either squad. Can MMK make it stick? There you go. The Farmers now coming on in looking for a kill or two. Calamitous already getting two that he's been looking for. The Winston of Nightmare 2K gonna fly on out instead. Sleep Dart there onto Billy. But still, MMK just keeping the zoning in check, keeping the Phoenix squad onto the opposite side, thanks to the efforts here from Calamitous. So for MMK, they want to go for the push as soon as possible. Valkyrie is available here for Rebirth as well. In the meantime, Calamitous gonna dive on into the upper ground to try and just advance as much as possible. Nana Boost and Valkyrie are available here for GE Phoenix, so the support line is ready, willing, and able to keep their teammates top up and ready to go into the fight. Now Nightmare 2K is into the middle. He is gonna get the Nana Boost pretty early. It does telegraph what Phoenix is gonna do, and Billy will respond in kind, getting the Dragon Blade onto Watcher. Advisor though, Heal Shock is connecting out onto Billy. Rebirth with the Valkyrie as well to get on out. Blue Eyes will try to go for the push as well. Gonna get his own Valkyrie out and about. And here comes Phoenix right now, just running through the streets of Unity Plaza. In the meantime though, MMK still in control, close to the payload, just keeping on the pressure, pile it on, just try to get some kills. Billy out in front again and gonna get picked off again. Billy just having such a bad time right now, gonna get dressed up here by Rebirth, really putting his name in the Rebirth there, as here comes Calamitous as well as a big bomb here from Fascinate, gonna land into the center, but the shields are in place. Look at that, red and blue shield at the same time, making a good hue of purple. Billy onto the jump, Primal Rage connecting from dodge this, gonna get a sleep dart, but he is gonna get awoken immediately by the Phoenix squad. Now he's beating on the soldiers and exit, but Advisor is able to get on out alive. Dings though getting a quad shot onto Method, and it's interesting to see that Dings on the Lucio instead of the Zenyatta. Can Dings make this stick? Can he actually enable his team to go for the push? As Fascinator right now is just keeping the Phoenix squad onto the opposite side. Now he takes a sleep dart to the face, but this is gonna be Phoenix giving some more space here to MMK. The problem now for GE Phoenix is they haven't really been potent with their ultimates because they haven't really gotten the opportunity to do or use them in any scenario. In the meantime though, MMK already close to the end. Dragon Blade available here for the MMK squadron. Valkyrie pop by both Mercies, both staying alive. Method with the sliver of HP, getting a lot in time. Here comes the Dragon Blade again, and he's gonna go for a kill, make that 3. Billy right now just deciding to slice down the hand that tries to hack him, and this is gonna be the Genji just making a beautiful opening here for MMK. The biggest mistake there for the side of Phoenix is Method didn't pop the EMP. He instead went for the hack, the channel tab taking way too long, and Billy spotting him, taking down. They do have one last chance, however, as the EP is still available. Method forced to translocate on out, back to the spawn. Calamitous with a rocket barrage. He gets a sleep dart, instead gets peeled off, but Fascinate is there to keep him alive. Now Billy gonna fall to the hand of Method. Nightmare 2K chasing after Rebirth as well. Self-destruct now coming out from Fascinate, gets absolutely nothing. Nightmare 2K with the Primal Rage, keeping the contest alive. This is gonna be MMK now on the retreat. They know how they have lost this fight. Dodge is there, just getting picked off as the last straggler. And for now, GE Phoenix finally defending here on Numbani. It really goes to show that it's such a map that is very, very strong when for the attackers when you actually get the momentum in your ball rolling. But in the meantime, GE Phoenix still ready with 3 ultimates. Method has been holding on to that EMP way longer than any Salt Brush should ever do. Just trying to catch lightning in the bottle. Literally has lightning in the bottle. Gets a hack now onto Fascinate. Calamitous to the ground as well. Calamitous now trying to charge up his rocket barrage. As here comes Billy onto the right hand side. Needs to get topped up. Gets healed up there by Rebirth, but Dodges will be the one traded out instead. A leap in there from Dodges to try and save his Genji. There's gonna be his death warrant in that situation. So Phoenix able to finally rise from the ashes, rise from the salts of defeat, and just be able to defend this for now. 3 minutes remaining here for MMK, and they might try to force things with the Dragon Blade and the Soundbarrier. Rocket Barrage is available as well. A lot of damage can go the way of GE Phoenix here. As it's now 5 ultimates ready here for the red squad. Billy now gonna dive on in. Dragon Blade is out and about, but he gets focused down by Nightmare 2K. Fascinate on the other hand. Big bomb onto 2. Billy brought back to life, and this is gonna be Calamitous into the backline. Rocket Barrage getting 2 as well. First the DPS, then the support line, and Visor switching over to the Wrecking Ball. Nightmare 2K focused on taking out Method with the EMP, but no follow-up means no damage. Advisor coming on in with the Wrecking Ball, but I feel like the biggest mistake here for Phoenix right now is the fact that they didn't use the EMP a lot earlier. Soundbarrier popped by Dinks. Don't even have the EMP now to try and cancel the defensive ultimate out. But MMK is still showing that they do struggle in scenarios close to the wire, close in terms of trying to be as very potent as they can be. Because look at that, another set of kills here for the defensive squads. MMK failing to get the kills in time. And they are forced to back on out once again. So another minute wasted here by MMK. They even used up their ultimates. It looked really good with the Dragon Blade. It looked really good with the Rocket Barrage. But the moment we got the contest, it's just the same old story again. Right now though, the Wrecking Ball of Advisor is ready with the mines. Can pop it at any time. And they are going to be staying on to this Wrecking Ball for the time being. That's like trying to make this Wrecking Ball work here in this part only will be a struggle. But the mines are gonna be good to dissuade the advance here. Dodge is right now isolated. Dragon Blade coming out from Billy again. He has Unsheathed Blade but has not been able to satiate his bloodlust. He does get the kill though onto Blue Eyes. Fascinate with the self-destruct as well up on top. Gets absolutely nothing. Billy though finding a flank, taking care of Watcher. Nightmare 2K now ready with the primaries. Just a self-destruct coming out from Archangel with lead to a kill on the Rebirth. Calamitous to the ground. Soundbarrier here from Blue Eyes as well. And Phoenix just wanting to go for the push on in again. Another successful defense here for the Phoenix squad. Soundbarrier though from things to try and force things. Will it be enough to be able to hold this line for the attacking squad? Now, GE Phoenix just outnumbering the MMK squad 2-1 as we do have the priority here from Nightmare 2K. He's looking for some punches, looking for some kicks, looking for his black belt in Judo. But in the meantime, swordsmanship is the name of the game. Never mind, the Tesla Cannon is there to shock and awe Billy in that fight. 30 seconds remaining and MVP still doesn't know how to disengage. Not gonna come on out anytime soon. Dodge is forced to go on to the Wrecking Ball. Billy gonna go on to the McCree as well. And that was a big mistake there by MMK. Just staying in that fight way too long. They had 2 minutes at the start and now they only have 10 seconds. They're not even able to step onto the point. Can Phoenix be able to intercept them as Dodge is now gonna go for the roll on out, getting through the payload. Will be able to get the contest for the overtime. Billy now using the high ground there to get rid of Method. Coalesce is coming on out from the Moira, and here comes the mines from Advisor. So the minefield is there for the GE Phoenix squad, and it is gonna be a good zoning tool to force MMK to slow down their push. The Soundbarrier though tossed out by both Feed Wielders, and Blue Eyes and Link having a quick little duel. Self-destruct now coming out from the side of Archangel. Gets to MMK still in fight with Calamitous just soaring into the skyline, getting rid of Method. Fascinate right now onto the left-hand side, and Calam getting 2. But he gets struck there by Watcher. Fascinate the only one left gonna fall. And that's gonna be the round. MMK just failing to be able to finish up the map.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
The sides are swapped, and Phoenix right now looking good, looking great, looking very decent in that last defense. But they will need to have a similar attack to MMK to try and take a win here on Numbani to force out a game number 4. Either way naman there's a game number 4. But the thing is, they still want to try and take the win. Oh wait, I don't think Scrim League has wins or losses. I think there are draws. So Phoenix right now trying to play for the draw as much as possible. I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna check that rule set later on.
Ready for battle.
All systems operational. Diva, ready for
But anyway, here we go with MMK. This time, they're gonna be on the defense. Similar roles. But Rebirth gonna swap things over. He's gonna be on the Lucio instead. Dink's gonna be on that Zenyatta. And that's gonna be an interesting conundrum here for MMK. They're gonna decide to run the 3-3 composition with the Zen here on Numbani of all things. I mean, it will work. It should work. It is still a 3-3 comp. It should be able to still defend pretty well. But they will have to deal with a lot of things. They will have to deal with a potential sniper, a potential Pharah pick, a potential Junkrat pick, and the like. Maybe even the Reaper. And that's the biggest problem with Numbani, playing too many goats, too much tanks. It's just the DPS potential here on Numbani is absolutely stellar. In the meantime, we only get the Genji as well as the Sombra here for Advisor and Method. Advisor now up on top of the bus, trying to look for a perch, trying to toss some shurikens at the opponents as well, the charge of his blade. On the other hand, MK hanging back by the corner. There's going to be a toss out there by Dinks on that Zen. So they do know where the Zenyatta is, they know where the Lucio is. They're looking for an opportunity to strike at them as soon as possible. On the other hand, Billy here is ready with the Brigitte. I'm interested to see why Billy is playing the break over Dinks in this fight. But anyway, we get the good test right now. Method gun uncloaked, trying to go for a hack there on to dodge this. The Winston caught on out, can't jump out, needs to stay alive, gets sleep darted, will fall to the hand of Blue Eyes instead. Now this is the advantage here for GE Phoenix with Billy turning things around, evening things up against Watcher. So for now, the defense able to hold with just a good congregation as they drop on down. It looked like Phoenix scattering into the wind way too much, just getting picked off one by one. Instead, call targets are key here in Overwatch. Now 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here for the Phoenix squad, and they do have the EMP available. So if they are able to get Method in the heart of the clash, this is going to be an easy win for the Indian squad. On the other hand, Rally is available here for Billy. This time, can he actually use it properly and stay alive long enough? Method right now skulking around, trying to look for a pick or two. Spots out Fascinate, the baby diva gonna get hacked up. Here comes the Lucio as well, and Method probably wondering, what if I just got the hack on the Lucio instead? Trying to focus him down this time, but it's gonna be Rebirth staying alive. Dragon Blade though coming on out, Advisor looking for a pick or two, but look at this, the Transcendence from Dinks keeping everyone topped up. Billy with a whip shot onto Archangel. Rebirth finally falling thanks to the anti-heal. That's just such a big mistake there for the side of GE Phoenix, not really diving on to the immobile Lucio. But anyway, Phoenix not out of this fight yet. Has a minute and 45 to try and turn things around. They have the Anubis available as well, so they can just toss in a very hefty Winston into the front line. On the other hand, Soundbar is available for Rebirth. Can he react in time? I know the itch of wanting to use the Soundbar at any time, but it is what it is. It's that kind of ultimate. Fascinate is ready with the big bomb himself. BBF, Big Bomb Fascinate. Ready for action, ready to go for a kill or two or six. As here comes Phoenix right now, coming through to the center. Pretty much everyone there right now. No one else besides Method. She's gonna go for contest onto the high ground. EMP available. Dodge is putting up the shield in time. Can Method get the self-destruct out? Yeah, nope, not gonna be enough. Method not really assisting in that scenario. Nightmare 2K instead taking care of 2. Kalana is forced to go back inside and just trying to hide from the oncoming pressure. So this is gonna be MK losing members left, right, and center. It looks like their biggest weakness right now is the fact that they don't know how to close out that first point. Second tick now being taken. It is all but over here for MMK. They are gonna be forced to defend by the streetway, and it's gonna be a tough task ahead of them. 3 minutes remaining here for MMK. Calamus though just making it rain, just healing some right clicks onto the front line. On the other hand, Billy here is ready with the rally. Dodge is ready with the Prime Rage as well. Here comes the advance. They are going to go for the assault. Nightmare 2K forced to jump on out, but the Brigitte and the Winston out in front. Self-destruct coming out through the center as well. Gets absolutely nothing. Nightmare 2K getting the jump in time. Now we do have dodges cornered by the entranceway, but Billy is able to capitalize on the misfocus and gets rid of Nightmare 2K. Now Billy all the way in the back will get felled by Method, who's looking for another hack target, looking for another food in his collection. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here for the GE Phoenix squads, and Method really just being such a skulker, looking for a target or two, looking for someone to pick off. On the other hand, Calamitous and Binks ready with the Zarya and the Transcendence ultimates. So what Phoenix is doing here is keeping silent, looking for a pick potential, looking for a kill onto the Zen, but the Brigitte and the Lucio just staying together. Perfect teamwork here from MMK. They have 4 ultimates right now, would be enough to go for the push on in. Method still skulking around, gets blocked up by Billy. A minute and 38 seconds remaining, and MMK just keeping the payload by the bus. Looks like it's gonna be the one on tour instead of the ingredients there to the museum. But we have gotten to a saturation point in our game. Both teams almost close to all their ultimates already. We do see the first ultimate pop by Nightmare 2K. Brian Rage is going for some fist. Dinks on the other hand. Tonsenis is out and about. And a self-destruct now from the side of Fassi. Gets absolutely nothing. Now keep an eye here on Advisor. He has the blade available. Nanoboost is ready as well. Tonsenis was forced out. Would be enough here for Phoenix to take the win. The Genji now into the skyline. Soundbarrier just in time from Rebirth. EMP though coming on out. But still Calamus with the focus fire. Calamus now getting 2 kills. MMK able to stay into this fight. The high energy Zarya yielding high results, yielding high amounts of damage, and this is gonna be Mother Russia proud of her little soldier. 40 seconds remaining, and GE Phoenix is running out of time, chances, and opportunities. The only things they have left are the sound barrier and the self-destruct. Will they be able to go for a brawl against the superior MMK squad in terms of positioning? Daks is the only one left ready with a ultimate, has the prime range available, can go for a few punches, kicks, and even a bite or two. But in the meantime, look at this Archangel in the back. So this really just telegraph that is gonna be a launch into the middle line. Rebirth getting out in time, and Phoenix just having 10 seconds remaining. MMK gonna go for the push, looking for a poke or two. Fascinate ready with his own big bomb, getting in position, gonna launch it by the road. Soundbarrier is popped and gets absolutely nothing. Soundbarrier there from Blue Eyes, keeping everyone alive. Go for the push, but Billy gets a frag on the Method, spotting out the Sombra along the way. Now we do have Archangel just puts the pressure on and taking down dodges, but here comes the mini Reinhardt, the Brigitte coming on out, Billy going for some swing as well, but can he actually get the kill in time? Rebirth though, popping the Apatop, just trying to keep everyone topped up along the way. He's just dancing around the stock room right now, trying to wait for his team as much as possible, and this is gonna be his chance as 4 people have fallen here for the Phoenix squad. They are looking for a 5th, Advisor getting taken down, Sound Barrier is popped at the end, and it's gonna be MMK taking the 3rd map.
Play of the game.
Play of the game there going the way of MMK. Billy getting 3 kills though with the Dragon Blade. There's a lot more discipline there from MMK, and the biggest problem also for Phoenix was they weren't very effective with their DPS ultimates. The EMP held way too long. So both teams ready to go, and this is gonna be the map number 4, the penultimate map, the final one before we end our session. So look this, for the side of Phoenix, we will see a dive composition with Nightmare 2K and Archangel out in front. Method gonna be on that Sombra as well, and I love seeing the Sombra on first point defense for Route 66. It's such a good hero to actually play in this scenario. In the meantime though, just checking out the static cams right there. Potato gonna be on that Widowmaker as well. So yeah, we do have a substitute, so Advisor gonna come out, I believe, for Potato. So Potato now into the game. Let's see if the Widow can get a few picks or here and there for the Phoenix squad. For now, MMK gonna be running a interesting dive composition with Calamitous on that Doomfist as well. Gonna be very coordinated here for MMK, because what they want to do is just dive on in with the Winston as well as the D.Va and allow the Doomfist and the Genji to follow suit. MMK right now though staying on with the approach, staying on with the push by the payload. Dodge and Nightmare 2K having another duel, and both Winstons again putting the bubbles in the exact same spot. It's always nice to see that cute shade of purple. Calamitous though just soaring into the distance, gets another kill. 2 kills to the name of the Doomfist. Blue Eyes forced to back on out. The Sombra now of Method getting the hack. Will it be enough? No. Dodge is just shocking the Sombra to death. Phoenix right now just struggling in this fight against MMK. Billy getting 2 kills here for the PH squadron. So far so good. They are close to the end of the first checkpoint already. Look at that. Dodge is just leading the charge. Can anyone from the Phoenix team get back into the fight? Archangel gonna go for the boost. Looks like he's gonna get dissuaded thanks to the presence there of the Doofus. And MK able to get 5 minutes on the clock. No ultimates ready here for either team. And again, both Winstons putting the barriers in the same spot. Phoenix and MMK with Nightmare and Dodge this just so in sync with one another. It's a beautiful sight to see this time as MK right now is gonna go for the push again. Archangel gets sideswiped, run over by the Doofus. Just the biggest, blackest fist in the world right there. Getting that takedown. Here comes a jump on in though from Nightmare 2K. Billy up on top, looking for a target, but still Calamitous and his imposing presence, his overwhelming and strength coming on out. Gonna try to go for the meteor strike onto the Zen, landing into the mill, gets some damage done, looking for Watcher, and he's gonna watch himself die. Billy in the meantime gets the Dragon Blades, gets the Nano Boost as well. 3 kills right now for the Genji, and he's gonna stow it in his hand. Fascinate though, gonna go for the push again. Self-destruct is available, and this is gonna be MMK trying to regroup by the second checkpoint. They are close to the second checkpoint already. Gonna dive up on top again. Fascinate and Billy just choking down and taking out Archangel. Blue Eyes gonna be forced to use the rest early. Self-destruct now coming on out, and can Watcher make it in time? Yes, he does. There's the contest. EMP coming on out as well. GE Phoenix still in this fight. Self-destruct though from the side of Fascinate gets absolutely nothing. So a sound barrier here from Daks to keep everyone topped up as much as possible, but the only one targeted is Dodge this. That solution falling down, and MMK forced to retreat. A sloppy try there from MMK to look for a pickup or two. What they needed to do was focus down anyone who wasn't affected by the Transcendence. Transcendence is an ultimate that works in terms of line of sight, an anti-heal will work, or even just get anyone who's up on top. Can just leave the payload for just a bit. Just try to peel off for your supports instead. But anyway, MMK is still having a lot of time in this fight, a lot of fight in this map, and we'll see if the MMK squadron can, for some things, can finish up into this next fight. They already get rid of Method. Looks like his Method is not gonna be the most ideal one, as Dodge is now into Watcher's line of sight. Potato with the Brigitte just swinging away, gets a takedown onto the Winston. Daks on the other hand with the flank will fit felled by Archangel. And this looks good here for Phoenix. They are able to concrete by the payload, able to just pick off MMK one by one. The Brigitte just being such a bane along the way. And this has been a solid push here for the Phoenix squadron. Nightmare 2K right now getting flanked there, will fall to the hand of Rebirth. EMP available here for Method. Blue Eyes ready with the Valkyrie as well. In the meantime, we do see the Nano Blade available for these two players. Billy and Rebirth can go for the combination at any time. So for now, Billy just looking for an opportunity to strike. Calamitous up on top as well. The Doofus now just skulking around, looking for a target or two. In the meantime, here's Nightmare 2K gonna leap into the fray, but he sees the Nano Blade, gets a little afraid. Method right now gonna fall to the combination, but 2 kills going the way of the Phoenix squadron. Self-destruct though from Fascinate into the backline, gets a kill onto the Zenyatta, and here comes Daks on that Lucio just pushing the payload. Now what MMK is doing is they're trying to divide and conquer, but they're getting conquered instead by the Phoenix squadron and their counter ultimates. Nightmare 2K, beautiful prior rage into the front line, but the biggest issue right now for the Phoenix squadron is they don't have ultimates into the next fight. Dodge is just letting himself get felled. Watcher getting some free shots as well, and MMK just retreating way too late. This will allow GE Phoenix a good shot into the next fight. Now Dodge gonna switch on over to the Reinhardt. It's always sad to see a character switch out when they have their ultimate. Could have made a difference with the Primal Rage, but it is gonna be what it is. MMK right now trying to march on in. A minute and 12 remaining. Can MMK force that second checkpoint and move on to the third, or will GE Phoenix be able to defend this? There you go. Looking at the Phoenix squadron right now, they are perched up on top. Meteor Strike though on the Watcher again, but Potato is there to be a sack in front to defend. Billy right now with the Dragon Blade gets an Anubis as well. Soundbarrier as well to go alongside this, but 100 seconds to rule them all. Huge bomb there from Fascinate, getting 4 kills along the way, and MMK right now gonna get that team wipe. Blue Eyes the only survivor here. The Mercy gonna get felled, and let's just watch that one again. So as we were staying on Billy that time, just going for the blade, just look at the self-destruct coming on out, launched into the air. Or Phoenix not really having much to try and counter that. So MMK right now able to get that second checkpoint, going to be able to force out the oncoming map finish. On the other hand, here for the side of Phoenix, they still have the Sombra EMP available. The thing I feel like Phoenix needs to work on a little more is try to make the Sombra more effective. They do know how to use the EMP, but it's not as quantitative as it should be. An EMP is an ultimate that you use, and it's the only one you use because you are gonna fight mano a mano against the opposite team. Self-destruct now coming out there from Archangel, gonna get nothing. Method tried to get in position. Now he's into the back line, gonna go ready for the pop. No, he gets stunned up and he has to back on out again. There you go, Phoenix not ever in a position to go for the EMP play, not only because of their Sombra's distance from the bulk of the MK squad, but also the tank line, the DPS line, the support line never in the position. Shatter now coming on out, dodges, does get one, he gets stunned up instead by Billy. Method still up on top. They should really pop the EMP in this fight this time. There you go, the EMP now coming on out. Fast 8 gonna get T-Mech. Coalescence is there as well. Rebirth right now just sucking everyone dry, just pointing the beam, trying to do some damage, going past the barrier, and Billy gets out dueling Potato in that fight. Now we have the rally here from Billy. They're gonna march on in, they're gonna try to fight as much as possible. The flag bearer, the standard here. Billy coming on out. Self-destruct though into the backline, gets absolutely nothing as Kalam gets another set of energy. MK has swapped over to a 3-3 composition here for this third checkpoint and has been very effective with it. Calamitous playing DPS Zarya right now, 80 energy in his arsenal. On the other hand, here we go with Potato, just gonna be playing very aggressively, looking for a target to stun up. Can Phoenix finish this one with a successful defense, or will MK be able to finish the map? Soundbarrier now from Daks, but it's way too late to save Billy. Soundbarrier now here from the side of GE Phoenix, but there's a self-destruct in the heart of the fight. Gets absolutely nothing. Fascinate forced to just hide back in the mech in shame. Now overtime gonna be starting to dwindle as MK is gonna back on out. I think that's gonna be the game. There's no way MK can go for the step. Fascinate a little too late to go down the truck, and MK almost but not quite finishing Route 66.
0 to 2. Switching sides.
It's gonna be one more round here, the last round of our series. Phoenix does have the opportunity, they do have a chance here to get on the board, but the real question is, can MMK hold this one? First checkpoint is gonna be the most vital one in this scenario. On the other hand, we do have GE Phoenix just trying to figure out what they are gonna want to run. So yeah, just a quick FYI, that image is just a teaser. It's just a quick little teaser for y'all for the Ashes to Ashes tournament, if you guys want to check that one out sometime soon. But in reality, we will have everything up ready tomorrow in the afternoon. Just gonna try to sync ourselves with the other communities doing the same tournament. I'm actually very excited to do so. It is gonna be a tight schedule on that weekend, but we're gonna make it work, guys. We're gonna make it work.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Anyway, we're gonna be into our game. A few right clicks tossed out though by Calamitous, and he's trying to get in position as of the moment. Archangel as well as Nightmare 2K right now into the back line, just looking for a opportunity to go for a dive, but instead dodges himself, will just seize the day and go to the opposite end. A bubble put up as well, and for now MMK forced to stay by the gas station. A counter dive here from Dodge this. Again, the bubble just having the same color. Is that a new thing? I don't know. They've been doing it so much. I feel like that's a new thing instead of something that they're doing on purpose. A dive on in from Nightmare 2K, but he's gonna get shot down there by Fascinate. The Diva right now having a duel against Archangel, but it's gonna be a D-Mech here onto the red and the blue Divas at the same time. MK right now just having a numbers advantage, just keeping on with the defense, but spawn advantage with the side of GE Phoenix, and they can just go for the push as soon as possible. Watcher is ready with the Transcendence. GE Phoenix right now gonna go for the push on in again. In the meantime, here we do have MMK just trying to bring in the beats, trying to go for the leap on in again. Self-destruct now coming on out to the side, gets absolutely nothing, but Billy still in the forefront, still looking for a target or two, and he gets shot down in his hubris. Watcher just want to pop the Transcendence in response, and this is gonna be GE Phoenix trying to force a clash, but MMK wisely backing off, doesn't need to fight in this scenario. There you go with the bubble placement. Oh, I guess if the bubble does get hit, it takes some damage, it turns red for some reason. Oh, that's new, I guess. But anyway, here comes the leap on in from Dodges. He's gonna pop the Primal Rage, and he's gonna go for some punches and looking to try and displace the opposing squadron. A rally though coming on out, and we do see Nightmare 2K just putting one of the support line of MMK to the corner. Watcher looking for a few punches at Dinks, will pop the Transcendence here for the side of MMK. We have a Gravity Surge though. The Sound Barrier was used up by Rebirth as well. Self-destruct now connecting 1-for-1 trade here, but Phoenix does have the advantage. They are gonna start to push past the gas station, filled up and ready to go. Calamda's now gonna fall to the hand of Archangel. And this is gonna be MMK again with another successful defense. Gonna be another successful MMK rather, it's GE Phoenix with a successful push on in, as they are gonna be trying to get in position as MMK is gonna try to mount their defense. Rebirth right now being bounced around, gonna fall. MMK gonna come from the tunnel as one. Billy Dinks and Dodges in triplicate. Gravity Surge coming out from Callum as well. But here we go, Sound Barrier from Blue Eyes to keep everyone in the fight. Dinks gonna get caught out in the crossfire, and a D-Mech onto Fascinate, and we might even see a stagger. No, never mind. Dodge this with the leap on in again. The payload close to the first checkpoint, and we'll be able to finish that one up. For GE Phoenix, all they need to do right now is just snowball their way to victory. They have the momentum from the first checkpoint. MMK struggling to try and regroup. Billy right now dropping on down. And if this was a little more of an investment here from Phoenix, MMK might have gotten staggered there. But luckily for MMK, they are going to be able to regroup and recoup into a proper fight. Now a Primal Rage is popped here by Dodge this to initiate things and just look for a disruption or two. But he should look for a kill at least in this fight, as a rally now is propped here by Potato. Archangel focus fire connecting, and a Gravity Surge now onto the Zenyatta. Self-destruct into the backline. Column getting some energy. Will it be enough to turn things around? Fascinate on the other hand getting a bomb, but he gets boomed instead by Method. 100 NG to the name of the Zarya. Push on in with the Lucio speed boost as well. And look at the Primal Rage just rampage there from Nightmare 2K. A good wall right though from Rebirth to get on out. Gonna heal himself up and look for a regroup with his team. So the biggest problem right now with MMK is they're gonna struggle to get out of this tunnel. Look at how much pressure GE Phoenix is putting onto them. Watcher even just holding that right click, trying to charge up those orbs of destruction. Fascinate now half HP. Here comes the dive on in. Dix on the other hand will have the Transcendence and keep everyone in the fight. So much healing done here by the Zenyatta. Gravity Surge now coming out onto 3, and here comes a counter chance from Watcher, keeping a good eye onto his team. Dodges though leaping into the forefront. Billy on the other hand into the backline, getting rid of the Lucio, but he gets traded out. A 2-for-1 right now for the defense, and this looks pretty good here for the MMK squadron. Will it be enough, as there is going to be a rally here from Potato to keep everyone in the Phoenix squadron topped up. Now 2-for-1 in the favor of the attack, and MMK forced to use the self-destruct. Fascinate up on top, doesn't get any kills. Callum and Dodge is staying on to the point, focusing fire onto the Brigitte, but still no kills going their way. The Gravity Surge though to put Billy and Dodges in check. Self-destruct now gonna meet them. No barrier available, and that could be a takedown onto the Zarya. Luckily though for the Winston, he is able to get out, but he still gets felled by so much focused fire. Looks like we do see Calamda's barrier there getting eaten up. The Gravity Surge eaten up by the Pac-Man that is Archangel. So GE Phoenix able to finish off that second checkpoint. Blue Eyes even taking care of things along the way, and this is gonna be Phoenix now looking good, feeling great. Primal Rage pop by Nightmare 2K to get back into the spawn point rather quickly. And he's gonna switch on over to the Reinhardt instead. That is a good switch there from Nightmare 2K. They're gonna transition into a more standard 3-3 with the Zenyatta in the backline. In the meantime, we finally get the Doomfist here from Calamus, but will it be a little too late? MMK has to back on out because the biggest problem right now here for MMK, they don't really have the precision to deal with a 3-3 because their Doomfist is flanking and he's really low, being peeled off and gets taken down by a Lucio. Blue Eyes right now just putting his team on his back, wants to go for the attack, speed boost to try and dissuade and take down Fascinate. Here comes Phoenix close to the end. MMK thrusting bodies into the meat grinder, gonna pop the Transcendence. Praise the sun, praise be the great sun, says the MK squadron. Calamus though into the backline will force the Transcendence out from Watcher instead. MMK and GE Phoenix just half an inch away from each other, so close between these two teams. But a beautiful Graviton Surge, 4 kills already for the Phoenix Squadron. Self-destruct to put a nail in the coffin of MMK. Daks gets shattered as well, and Phoenix on the board, winning that last map. 3-1 will be our final map series score. GG's all around, and GE Phoenix able to take that last map. Play of the game going to Fascinate, and I want to watch this one because this was the bomb while we are taking care of the Dragon Blade. Fascinate getting 4. Nightmare 2K used the barrier way too early in that fight, but it was trying to protect his team. So Fascinate there, even going for the emote. Congratulations though to MMK for taking the 3-1, but faltering in that last part of route 6.